you're not that good. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not that good. Arm twisting 101, what every salesperson needs to know. So sometimes we think we need to be really, really good at manipulating people and grinding them into a sales call. That's not what selling is all about. Today, we're going to talk about whether arm twisting 101 is required or not, or what you can really do to make sure that you're treating your potential client with respect so that you can be in a real relationship. I'm Mary Bicknell. I am the founder and creator of the Big Bold Life and Biz Plan, and I am here helping you, service provider, solopreneur, entrepreneur, face of the business, helping you make a shit ton of money, all while working less and only working with your best clients and selling high ticket. So this is a high ticket selling series. Make sure you look for the other videos, trainings, the podcast, listen for all the other good juicy stuff. It's going to make you lots of money. By the end of this video, you're going to feel fantastic about selling so that you don't have to twist anybody's arm. I know that's why you hesitate. And we're going to make sure that you learn the skills so that your client can truly get the hell out of the way, their own way. That's really what selling is about. Our job is to help her with her tricky brain that's telling her, no, don't do it. We want to learn the skill to help her say a big fat yes to your solution or your method. Make sure you stay to the end. I'm going to tell you what happened with one of my clients, Anna, how she had an aha moment in our coaching, one of our coaching calls that had her going from 0 conversions on her sales calls to now closing over 80% of her sales calls. You're going to want to stick around for that. And make sure that wherever you're listening to this, you're hitting the subscribe button, you're hitting the bell, you're thumbs up, you're commenting, you're giving a review, you're doing all the things. So let me ask you, what does it mean to you to sell? And do you feel like you have to master the slimy, pushy, psychological selling strategies of manipulation and arm twisting? When I said at the start of this that you're not that good, I want to remind you, arm twisting is not required. It's frowned upon, frankly, when you even have that as a thought. So sometimes we have this like, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be slimy. I don't want to twist people's arms. And what happens is you swing the other way. You go the complete other way and you become fearful of actually asking questions that would elicit objections. See, our goal is to hear what some of the objections are. And some of the top objections are time, like I don't have time, my kid's going to school, it's Christmas, it's summer, spring break, I'm so busy, I'm already doing this other thing. Okay, time. Money, oh my God, I didn't think it was going to be that much money. Or, oh, let me ask somebody, let me ask my husband, let me pray about it, let me ask Jesus, let me ask my... Okay, those are typically the top 3 objections. And our job when we quote, and I'm air quoting here, right? Overcome objections, it's not to arm twist. The goal is when somebody puts up an objection, it's to help them understand more about what is it that you can help them with. How can you help them overcome their problem by investing with you for the solution that you offer? Now, it's true that sometimes we need to help them bust through their fear. So if you want to call that busting through their fear as arm twisting, I don't think that's really appropriate, but that's what you're afraid of. See, you're afraid to ask the hard questions. Make sure that you watch the video that talks about the top 3 questions to ask on every sales call. It's going to help you immensely. But I know that arm twisting 101, you're like, oh, you're afraid to ask the questions because really you haven't learned the skill to overcome an objection because you think an objection is just a no. But I want to help you recognize that what a no is, or what an objection is a couple things. One is their brain naturally, your potential client's brain naturally is like, whoa, we like the warm blanket and Netflix. We don't want change. So we're going to just say no. Most people right off the bat, I want you to think about it, say no. I like being sold. I like a good salesperson, but I'm also fine at saying no. So we like saying no. Our brain wants to say no. Our brain doesn't want change. Even if whatever your potential client is uncomfortable with and it's shitty and they're stuck, and you've got this amazing, brilliant solution and methodology that will really change their life, right? We're in the transformation business. We're in the personal development business with our clients. Guess what? They still are have a hard time saying yes sometimes. And so when somebody has an objection, our job to overcome their objection and to twist their arm, so to speak, to use psychology and all of that is really about helping them bust through their own fear, their own limitations. The objection that they have is almost automatic because their brain is designed to reserve energy, stick with pleasure, and avoid pain. And guess what, my friends, you know as well as I do that when we are growing and we have personal growth and we're moving through some crap and we want to get unstuck, shit's got to change. It's got to change. So I want you to consider that actually your job on a sales call is to overcome objections from a place of your heart, from a place of service, from a place of honesty, from a place of candor. And here are some of the things that you can say to somebody. Are you saying no because you don't think that this solution is going to help you? Or are you saying no because you're afraid? Sometimes I'll say to potential clients, like, I know that when somebody says no, a couple things have come up. One is they're a procrastinator and you have become habituated to just say that you need to think about it. Is that you? People are like, oh my God, I do procrastinate. I do always put decisions off. The other thing is people are like, I need to think about it. I need to think about it. You want to know my arm twisting secret to that? Like, what do you need to think about? You've been thinking long enough. You thought long enough to get on the call today. I want to help you get out of overthinking, which really is delaying change. You're here because you want change, right? Could it be possible that your overthinking is just one of your coping skills, just one of your distraction delay tactics? Because you're nervous about, is it going to work? Could that be true for you? See, when you ask people questions from the heart, while you're still taking a stand for their transformation, that's integrity, my friends. Try some of those tips. Let me tell you about my client, Anna. She understood this. So she was terrified about selling. She hated it. She hated it. She thought that selling was arm twisting, like I said, was slimy, was so pushy. Da, da, da. So my client, Anna, quiet woman, quiet. And the only true example of somebody that she saw all the time selling was her mom. Her mom was the complete opposite of Anna, where Anna was quiet. Her mom was loud and boisterous, where Anna has a slower pace with her speech and the cadence of her talking. Her mom was fast talker, fast walker, interrupter. Anna's mom is an insurance salesperson, and she's extremely successful. So Anna had it in her brain. This is why you need a coach, my friends. This is why you need a coach, because you can't see what you can't see. Sometimes you can't see what's in your way. Anna couldn't see that she had interpreted that the only way that she was going to be able to be successful was to be like her mother. What she didn't get was this. She didn't understand fully that Anna's mom, her mom, was successful because that's the way her mom is all the time. It's not like when she's in sales mode. It's just like that's her actual mom. Fast talker, fast walker, boisterous, loud laugher. That's her mom all the time. And the success that her mom was having because her mom was being the real her. Real deal her. And when Anna had that as a breakthrough, when we worked through that, when I helped her see that, when I helped her work through making the connection that her ideal client, my ideal client, your ideal client wants you to be the real you, not pushy, not boisterous because you think that's what it's going to take, but to be the real you because we're in a relationship together. Once she started really just being herself, which included talking softer, being methodical in her thoughts and her responses, she started closing 80%. That's right, 80%. 80 from 0 to 80 just by learning, of course, some of the skills that I've been teaching her about how to sell, what to say, go through the process, that 5-step closing the deal, art of the ask process that I teach my clients, and also being her real self. And that, my friends, is a gift to her clients and a gift to her, being her real self. I want to encourage you to be your real self. No arm twisting necessary, although you do need to master the psychology about it. And you need to take a stand for clients, and you need to ask the hard questions, and you need to learn to overcome objections, not to be pushy and slimy, but you have this one chance on this call to help them say yes to themselves and transform their life. So if this resonated with you, make sure you put a comment below. I'm going to encourage you. It takes bravery to stand up and take a stand for your potential clients. So here's until next time. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.